The graduation requirements for this coming year, 2014, and for next school year, or the following year, 2015, 2016, have not changed. We're still using the 2012 graduation requirements, and that's 4 credits of English, 4 credits of social studies, 3 credits of math, 3 of science. Now, if you notice the PE, there's 2 in parentheses. That's 2 courses, it's not 2 credits. PE is a semester course, so it's half a credit. So you need 2 courses of PE. Specifically, there is 1 specific course that's required, and the second follow-up course the students take in the 10th grade, they have a choice of 4 basic electives. And we'll go into that as well. Health is a requirement, that's a semester course, and that's normally offered in the 10th grade. PTP is a credit, half a credit, it's not a course. It's required for graduation. PTP stands for Personal Transition Plan. All students are required to submit a portfolio December of their graduating year, which is the following May. And if they do so, they get half a credit. An example is this year's seniors need to submit their portfolio by December 7th, I think. If they don't, then they get a U on their report card for PTP, no credit. Those that do complete it get half a credit assigned and they're done with PTP. They can graduate if they fulfill their other requirements. So this half a credit is absolutely essential. It's not a course, it's just a credit. 2 CTE, Fine Art, or World Languages stand for 2 elective credits, either in a career and technical education field, or 2 courses in Fine Arts, or World Languages, same world language. And then 6 electives. Now, what this comes from is from the registration guide that all students will receive, and you can get more information about that when you receive the registration guides. Okay. Now, when I said that I should cover 80 to 90% of your questions and address most of your concerns, it has to do with this recommended schedule. Now, because all students at Hilo High School do not enter in 9th grade, that would be like 10, maybe 10 to 15%. We have transfer students from all over the world, actually. And there are students that don't follow these recommended schedules because they have other courses they'd rather take. But we have, as you saw in the registration forms that I flashed in the beginning, the required classes are already pre-listed on the registration forms. And so it's just a matter of selecting electives. In 9th grade, there is 2 electives. Most of the classes are already assigned to them. Now, this does not cover honors classes, or as they call it, GT classes. Same with 10th grade. 10th grade, there's only 1 elective. A lot of questions come up every year. Because I only have 1 elective and my daughter or son wants to take 2 electives, can they do that? Yes, they can. As I said, these are recommended schedules, okay? And we recommend this for 1, so that they can meet the graduation requirements, and they can keep track of what they are taking and what they have taken. So when I write recommended schedules, it's recommended. And most students follow it. Grade 11, there are more electives, and grade 12, there's 5 electives. Now, if a student passes all of their courses, 9th, 10th, 11th, there's a lot of electives that they can take. We leave those electives for credit recovery in the event that students need to make up credit. The majority of students do not need that. So what they do is they take courses that are of interest to them, or as Mr. Carpenter and Mrs. Masahara will explain a little bit later, they can actually take courses to help them get into college if they know what they want. I printed this schedule up for you, or this presentation up for you, just as so you can take notes on the other side, or if you have questions that I don't cover. But everything that you see here is in the registration guide. We have a lot of electives, and the scary thing about this is Hilo High School base their schedules, their master schedule, meaning what teachers are teaching, and teachers' positions in general, on student requests. So if a student requests courses, then that's what will be taught. If there are very few requests, then the course is not offered. So all the courses in the catalog may not be offered depending on student requests. Everything is based on student requests. That's what drives the whole system. Okay? As you can see in electives, career and technical education has a great deal of threads depending on students' interests and passions or desires or college. Fine arts, we have a very excellent fine art department. We could use more instruments though, if anybody knows of anybody that can donate more money for instruments. Physical education, those are semester courses. At the present time, we offer Hawaiian, Japanese, and Spanish foreign languages. Electives also include AP courses available to juniors and seniors, as well as other types of core classes, such as math, there's probability and statistics, English, there's journalistic writing, and last but not least are off-campus options. Now, to get an off-campus class, which includes eSchool or Running Start, affiliated with Hilo and Hawaii Community College, or BYU online courses, these can substitute for courses that are required or electives. They need to see the counselor though. Okay, here is our timeline, and students, you're the first to know this, unless your STARS teachers have been telling you. All registration activity this year will run through the STARS classes. In the past, we had a combination of period 1 and period 2 or STARS, but this year everything will run through STARS class, which is the advisory period. Students have been preparing for registration in the last couple of STARS classes. November 19th, the registration forms, what I showed you, and the registration guide will be distributed in the STARS class. At that time, students will get their forms and they can start filling it out. Seek teachers' approvals and signatures for classes that are advanced level or 2s or 3s, advanced, intermediate. Anything that's not an introductory course requires a teacher approval or signature. They can start turning in the registration forms to the STARS teacher in STARS class December 3rd. So STARS class runs November 19th and December 3rd. So in between those two STARS classes, they should be obtaining approval signatures as well as discussing with family what they should take. Parent signatures are required on these forms so that at least you know what they're taking. If students do not turn it in on December 3rd, they have that week to turn it in. Although there's no STARS class, so they would just have to go to the STARS teacher sometime during the week and turn it in. All forms are due December 7th.